Imagine you could go up to any person in the world and convince him or her to do exactly what you want them to do. Don't you think so? You have like a really powerful skill set which you can use to get anything you want out of life. So in the past few weeks, like I have been in really bad situations in life, but I just had one thing which allowed me to overturn my situation. Whatever I was going through, I could have like just a switch which I could press, like the button which I can press, and instantly my life would get better. And if I genuinely sat down, someone put like a gun on my head and said, "Bro, what is the one skill set which has like added the highest increase in the quality of your life? Like, what can you attribute the greatest increases in the quality of your life to?" I think it would just be the skill of cold approach and cold outreach. And I know like the kind of like different, one is related to dating, one is related to business, but the core underlying principles behind both of them are exactly the same. So of course you can get into like the theoretical bullshit, but I've always been that person who like I always grasp concepts when someone shared a story. When someone said like, "Oh, you have to be patient," like generic bullshit advice which you can get from ChatGPT, it never really impacted my life. But when someone shared a story like, "Okay, bro, like this is exactly how being patient, like, help me, whatever, like I was going through this terrible fucking moment, like things were not happening, and then out of nowhere, like I saw the success graph, like the hockey stick effect." So whenever someone shares personal experiences, then it resonates with me, and then I can like truly materialize the lessons and actually understand and like apply all the things. So my aim over here is to share like a lot of practical experiences so that you can understand it, you can just grasp the concept, and you can start applying it, because this shit has like really helped me out a lot in life. So cold approach, cold outreach is basically going up to a stranger and convincing them to do what you want them to do. So if we break everything down to like core principles, like first principles, fundamental principles of the world, we are just alive to do things. We are here to survive and we are here to replicate. In order to survive, you need resources, and the resources are denominated by money. So money is like a store of value, and you can use money to get resources. So in order to survive, we need money. And in order to replicate, we need to convince like a girl to have sex with us and to have like children with us, basically. Because of course, like I don't want any rapist to be watching my videos, and I don't want you to be a fucking rapist. So of course, we need to like attract women consensually who are interested in having sex with us, so that we can like further our bloodline. That's exactly what nature wants from you. Nature does not want you to be look matching or whatever gay shit people are doing nowadays. The mother earth, it just wants like one thing from you, in order for like it just wants you to survive, and it wants you to replicate. So these are the like this is the core purpose of a human being. And in order to like accomplish both of these things, you need to be knowing like how to cold approach. And I don't know like how to combine them together, like cold approach and cold outreach. But this is going to be like the most important skill set which you can learn. So let's start with like the survival part of things, because most people who watch my videos, they're like into entrepreneurship, and this is what is going to resonate more with people. Because if you cannot survive, if you don't have resources, you probably cannot get girls. Of course there are exceptions. You can like maybe sleep with her under the fucking bridge or whatever. You can give me some crazy examples, but of course like you need like a place to mate with a woman, right? And that requires resources. So of course like you need basic level of resources. You don't have to be a millionaire. Anyways, coming to like resources, how cold approach, like cold outreach, sorry, changed my life. So first thing is like I'll give you a quick story of when it actually hit me, like when I actually started to do cold outreach. So it was around I think like June of 2024, if I'm not wrong. No, it must be somewhere around like August. Like it was like the month before August. I don't remember what's the exact thing. July or August 2023. And I just got on like a call with a guy who was my age. So I was around like 18 years old at that time. I think I was 18 or 19. Yeah, I was 18, sorry. And there was like a guy, Shad Khan. His company is bundlemedia.co. You can search him up on Instagram, Shad Khan 5. He's like kind of famous. He has like a massive company, whatever. And he was like an 80-year-old Indian like me. And I don't know about you, but when you see someone like you achieve the things which you want to achieve, it's like a really good thing. People in India, like the country I came from, like people are not really rich. Of course, there are some rich people and they make a lot of money. There are a lot of successful entrepreneurs from India making like a lot of money, but that's because we have a massive population. But on average, the average person on the street is not fucking rich. It's not normal for 18-year-old kids to be making $25,000-$30,000 a month profit. And I saw this guy who was like a high school dropout make the amount of money I wanted to make. And at that time, like I had decided to skip college, and I was making like a couple $1,000s a month, but this guy was making like 10 times the amount of money I was making. And it truly opened my eyes. I was just thinking like one thing, like, bro, how the fuck do you make this money? Because I see you post content sometimes, but not always. And at that time, I depended entirely on content to get customers and sales for my business. Like I had a YouTube channel around 2,500 subs at that time. This is like a different channel. And he said, like, I just do this one thing called cold email. And I had never even heard of cold email. All I knew about cold outreach was there was a YouTuber called Hamza who changed my life. And Hamza used to say that people who do cold outreach, they're fucking peasants and cold outreach is below you. You should not be doing fucking cold outreach and bullshit like that. That's all I knew about outreach. And then he introduced me to it. I'm like, yo, what subject line you're supposed to use? He's like, yo, bro, I just use like hi first name subject line. Because then people think it's like the human being beating out. Like, hey, sir, hi, Somit. Whatever. Anyway, so I kind of like knock out this topic for a while. I was like, okay, this is working for me, so I'll do it. And then something happened which made me realize, like, holy shit, bro. What if I get banned from YouTube? My income has gone to zero. Then my views started to dwindle a bit. Like, views are always inconsistent on social media. And I was like, bro, I'm becoming a fucking clown who has to like dance in front of the fucking camera in order to get customers for his business. Like right now, I genuinely don't give a shit about YouTube. I know in like 10 years from now, because I've given out so much of value, it's going to make me so much of money, but I genuinely don't give a shit if I make like a single dollar from YouTube. And I'm making more from YouTube right now than I am making like at that point of time. And I had like what, 3-4 times the amount of subscribers I have right now. Anyway, so that's not the point of the story. I realized like that is not something which is very consistent. Like I cannot depend on it because it's not consistent, and at any point I can be completely banned from YouTube. It's possible, like so many channels are getting banned nowadays. And then my entire business income has gone to zero. My survival instincts, everything, like whatever my life is, whatever I have built up, it's from that completely gone. And I did not want to do that. So then I started to figure out like how does this outreach thing work? And I tried it. Of course, I was shit. Like, I'm not going to pretend and say, like, yo, bro, I was a fucking legend. I figured out everything from day one. I failed so many fucking times. I literally used, like, Go High Never to send emails, which if you try to do, you know how terrible that is. I used to get, like, maybe one reply out of every 1,000 emails I was sending. Like, people think a 1% reply rate is bad. I was getting, like, a 0.01% reply rate. Absolutely terrible. I was getting, like, emails from Google Maps and they were, like, company info emails. Absolutely terrible. I was getting random lead lists from Twitter giveaways. And I was blasting it out to them, and of course I saw zero results. But eventually, like, I iterated and figured out things. Like, I did one thing, I did another thing, and slowly I started to figure it out. And then I had, like, a magical skill. In the month of December, this is going to be related to the next example as well, which I gave you. So in the month of December, I started, like, falling in love with a girl after a really long period of time. So I broke up with my first girlfriend when I was like 70, and like it was not like the first girlfriend, whatever, but she was like the first girl I genuinely loved. And the problem with that was like she told me I'll never make it in business. So you know the typical story people have, like she told me I never fucking make it, and then I had to show the bitch like what I was made out of. And I just broke up with her. I was really heartbroken. Like I was completely devastated when you love someone so much. Like I don't know about you, but I am one person who loves a lot. Like if I love someone, if I'm loyal to a person, if I like a person, I like them a lot. Even with friendships, it's not just that. I don't have a lot of friends. Like I know a lot of people. I'm friends with a lot of people. I say hi to a lot of people. But the 2 to 3 people in my life who I genuinely value, I'm like really close to them. And I fucking fight whoever. Like I win in clubs, and there are people who are not even like that nice to me. And whenever they get in a fight, I make, yo bro, like I'll fight for you. I fought for people who I did not even fucking know. There are girls who like they just said hi to me, and I was like kind of on okay terms with them. I did not want to sleep with them. Like we were just friends. And there was like a guy who was kind of touching them. I fought for them. So I am that person who like loves people really hard. And I decided like I won't date anyone for like years. The next time I date someone, it's going to be 25. Of course, I won't pretend and like I won't say that I was a saint. I did speak to girls, I did sleep around, all of that shit. But I was like not committed. I was not dating, and I never lied to a girl. I always told them like, yo, I'm not looking for anything serious, and that was the plan. But then I fall in love with the girl in the new country I came to. And seems like everything is out of a Disney movie. And then one day out of nowhere, I'm like, this is taking my mind away from work. When you're in a relationship, you get so fucking soft. Like, I used to wake up and she's like, don't go to work. I set my alarm to like 6 o'clock and she's getting mad that the alarm is ringing at 6 o'clock. I'm fucking removing the bed sheet and I'm going out to work. And she's holding my hand. I sleep naked and she's like, yo, don't go. And then she wants to have sex the first thing in the morning. So just try to compare that. Like the version of me before that, he used to wake up at 6 o'clock and he used to immediately get onto the work. He had the massive fucking drive inside of him.
And I don't know about you, but I have never been good with girls before when I was younger because I was like fat, depressed, suicidal, miserable. And I was always that person who never got the approval of girls, the validation from them. So I'm always that person who's looking to do that. And girls are literally the biggest driving factor for me in terms of business. Like, if girls did not exist, I probably would be making like what, $500 a month, whatever is required to just fucking put food in my body. Like, I care about them. And due to that, I had such an insane work ethic and a drive. Imagine like I fucked a girl the first thing in the morning. The drive is gone. It's destroyed. I felt lazy, lethargic, whatever. I felt fucking terrible. I felt so mad after it. Like I just wasted 2 hours in the morning fucking her. And I just said like I want to break up. And then of course like it felt bad. Like I genuinely love someone after such a long period of time. And I love hurt. So life started to get bad. And of course, when you're in a really bad mental state, you cannot work entirely on business. I love to pretend to be that guy who's like, yo, bro, fuck that bitch. I'm like, can't do it. Like, I will still get the work done. But it did fucking affect me. I did feel fucking nihilistic. I did feel fucking terrible for some time. Of course, I started to get back in the momentum. And that's when cold outreach saved me. So revenue dipped a bit in December because I was not doing outreach. I was not even posting content consistently, everything. So the sources of marketing, things which I do in order to tell people about me, like this is what I do, this is how I can help you. It started to go down and down. If people don't hear about my shit, people don't buy it. Simple, common sense. But out of nowhere, a person comes to me. He's like, Someone, I have this company making $100,000 a month. His name is Sabo, in case you're wondering, Scaling Room is this company. And he's like, I'm launching this new offer called LeadGen. So we basically do like pay per call appointment booking for a client. So he had a coaching program he wanted to do done for you work as well. He's like, you're really good at what you do, appointment booking, outreach, whatever. Come with us. And there's a 7-figure company that manages $300 million in ad spend. Book calls for them. We split the profit 50-50. And out of nowhere, I got this opportunity to make money. And now I literally, I told the people in my team, I've created the campaigns for the company. I've told the people in my team, scrape these leads and add them after cleaning them. And by tomorrow, we have 3,900 email accounts, so we can send 19,500 emails a day. If we send 19,500 emails a day, it's almost impossible to not get one meeting booked. And one meeting is $300, $400, so $150 to $200 in profit for me after I spread the profit and everything. 1 to 3, maybe 5 calls a day. It's easy. And I had this kit of reaching out to strangers, showing them how I can help them, what benefits and things I add in their life, how much less of a risk it is for them to work with me. And I can get them to engage with me for my clients. It's a valuable skill I have. Converting a stranger into an interested lead who's ready to buy what you have to sell them. And that's the beautiful part. That's the thing. I can make money out of thin air because I have this skill. I can use this skill to reach out for my clients. Or I can do this to get customers for my software, my leadware software, all the different things I have. And that's how cold outreach saved me, my revenue dip. But then out of nowhere, on demand, I can decide I want to make more money. So I do it. Now coming to the same example, the girl example, that's how it helps you with survival. You can literally increase your chances of survival by figuring out just figure out how to convert a stranger into a customer. You can reach out to anyone. You can literally be in the most pumped up situation. If you can convert cold traffic, you can reach out to complete strangers for any fucking product. And you can get safe. Maybe ads is another skill. I'm pretty sure ads is also great. I'm not good at ads, so I cannot speak on it, but I'm 100% sure ads is again a skill which I have to learn, which is going to be similar to outreach. But right now I can speak about outreach. Content is not something which I'll say because I do make money from content, but at the same time, it's very unpredictable and it takes so much more effort to get it right compared to running ads. Compared to running, being outbound. And at the same time, affiliates, I'm not really good at that either, so I won't comment on it because I'm not good. Ads, I'm not good at it because I've only burnt money. But I'm 100% certain ads work because I know so many people who are running ads and making so much of money from it. So ads definitely work. I have friends who've built literally platforms with thousands of users. They're competing with Stripe and they use just meta ads for customer acquisition. So ads work, but again, it takes a lot more money to put it to ads. You cannot run ads if you're not ready to burn $6,000 a month. You should have money that you can burn $6,000 in the next 30 days and it should not affect you. That's what all the mentors I learned outreach, appointment booking from, that's what they told me. Charlie Morgan, all these people, they make tens and millions of dollars every single year. He's like, if you cannot burn like $6,000 in the next 30 days, and you're not even in the right mental space to run ads, do outbound first. Build content, like your content systems in the, like along with your outbound systems. But outbound is going to get you like the fastest results. And at the same time, it's going to be really cost effective. So learn outbound, man. Learn how to convert a stranger into a customer. You'll never go hungry in business. Any fucking time of the day, you can just, and now you have a new customer. So that's how it saved me. Coming to replication, coming to goals. So I broke up with her, and maybe like I did some fucked up shit. Like, I don't know, like I'm young, man. Like, I've not figured out all the solutions to it. So I'm just sharing what I'm learning. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe you should like heal yourself. Maybe you should spend time with yourself after a breakup. But the first thing I did after we broke up is I went out clubbing, literally fucking shirtless, and I had some drinks. Like, I don't drink a lot. I'm not one of those people who'll get like really drunk. I'm very good sober. I have confidence sober. I can dance without drinking alcohol. Like, I'm good without alcoholism. So I'm not one of those people who has to like drink like 10 fucking drinks to feel good or some shit. But at the same time, man, like, I don't know. I went out and shirtless. I was dancing literally in the middle of the club, and girls from like all across the world are dying on me. Like, girls from fucking Germany, girls like I can't even fucking count the number of countries, man. Like, I live in a, like, I went to a place which is a popular tourist place. So like I live in a city which is a pretty popular tourist place. So people from all across the world keep on coming here. So I'm getting like girls from all across the world, and I'm literally feeling like a legend. Like, I am a hype, man. It was the first time I genuinely drank alcohol to the point I did feel like a bit tipsy, like not out of control, but I genuinely felt like the effect of alcohol for the first time in my life. I never drink, I just have like one drink maybe. And I don't do that because I usually go out alone, and I don't want to be like out of control when I'm going out alone. But that time, like that day, I went with someone who I knew like this person can take care of me if anything goes wrong. So that's why I had like a couple of drinks, like 5 or 7 shots maybe. And I was like completely in control. I was not falling on people, but still at the same time, I felt so confident. I was fist bumping everyone, like literally laughing, like making friends with people. I go into a fucking restaurant, like the 7-Eleven store, and the 7-Eleven guy is like, yo, bro, like we launch our new cocktails. I'm like, yo, bring it on. Like, one cocktail for this lady as well, like this girl as well, who was with me. And he's like, yo, I see you regularly. Oh, yeah, I'm going to give you like a free extra shot. So we're having the time of our life. We're walking. We're like vibing on music. I put on some music, like some earphones, and I'm like listening to that. I'm feeling on top of the world. I go into the club. I'm like one of the first people there. I'm literally dancing, and it just feels so fucking good. Like, I speak to everyone around me, strangers. I convert them into my friends. I see beautiful girls around me. They're dancing. I go and dance with them. And they're getting converted into someone who loves me. I get their Instagram, their WhatsApp numbers. And you know what happens after that. And the moment I went into like a bad place in life, the moment I broke up, I had the beautiful skill of attracting another girl in my life. So that my survival thing, whatever it is, that was so my replication thing, that is taken care of. And you might be like, oh, in business it's not really important. Sure, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just like really fucking young. Right now I'm 19. I'll be 20 in like a few months from now. And because I'm like really fucking young, because I'm 19, I have like this insanely high sex drive. So maybe my hormones will go down as time passes. So maybe I'm like really fucking young and horny. But I've seen that if that part of life is not taken care of, I just go like completely haywire, and I cannot totally focus on business. Like when that itch is scratched, like lust is something which is never going to go away. It's not like you can have sex and lust is going to go away. But when you have like that conviction in yourself that you will find someone else, you can go out right now and you'll find someone else. Not only does it improve your relationships because she respects you more, because she knows that you're with her out of choice, not out of desperation, and she's like the girl you're going with because you like her, and it's not like she's the only one she can get. And I don't know like what I do to get girls. So many people say like I look ugly. I genuinely don't know. Like, I know I'm like not the most good looking guy. If you follow me on Instagram, you know like I do get girls. Girls like me a lot for some fucking reason. I don't know what's the thing. Like, I'm not that good looking. I know. So don't need to fucking comment about it. But at the same time, man, it's fucking crazy. Like, if I did not have that superpower of going up to a random girl and converting her into my lover, that sounds like so fucking autistic. Life would be so fucking terrible, man. And one more small nuance, like that's the end of the video. One small nuance I want to add. You get the highest quality prospects in both dating and business via outbound.
Because I cannot control and be like, okay, I only want people who make like over $500 million to watch my videos. I cannot control that. Sure, maybe in ads you can control it, but again, it's like not that accurate. You can control like medium, like household income should be over $1 million, but again, it gets more and more expensive in order to put the ads in front of those people. But the cost of sending a cold email to someone worth $500 million and someone worth $50,000, it's exactly the same. So ads that way has that problem. Affiliates, I don't know how it's gonna work because they also use like ads and all of that shit. Anyways, with outbound, you can decide who you want to reach out to. So you get like the highest quality prospects. With cold outreach, you get the highest quality prospects. Do you genuinely expect to find your future wife on Tinder? Of course, like nuances. I am not expecting to find my future wife in a fucking club. I am not taking these people seriously. But again, it is a valuable skill to have. I can't use that. Like I go to just eat at 11 o'clock in the morning in a mall. And those are the highest quality girls you meet. Like normal fucking human beings. I go for a walk on the beach every evening. And I meet girls there. Like those are the highest quality girls. Like the first girl I met when I came to this country, her name was Sophie. And she had like a dog named Strawberry. It was like literally like a tiny fucking dog. And it was literally like walking across the beach. It like came across my leg and it touched my leg and I said, yo, is this your dog? And we just started a conversation. We got Instagrams and then went to play basketball. And then I was like sweating like so fucking bad. And then we like got dinner immediately. And that's something beautiful. Like I just went to a new country, met someone who barely spoke my language, and we might have started something which leads to a lot of good things in life. Of course, we're not married right now, but you get the point, right? And these are the highest quality people. He won't be on dating apps. He has like, bro, like I asked a girl for her Instagram. She has like 13 followers. You think you can like find her Instagram profile and slide into her DMs? He's not on Tinder. She does not go to clubs. How the fuck are you gonna find her? And these are the highest quality goals. So when you do cold outbound, you get like the highest quality people, both in terms of business and dating, because you can pinpoint who exactly you want to reach out to when you're reaching out to like people in business, and at the same time in dating, the girls who you meet, they doing normal things when you're doing like day game, cold approach, or whatever. I don't want to like be like attributed with a pickup artist. I just live my life. I go out to eat food. I go out to work on my laptop, and I just meet girls. I go out like once or twice, maybe a week. I genuinely enjoy dancing. I love to dance. I don't like drinking, so I like to go to the clubs. I genuinely enjoy dancing so much. Like, I know girls say this, like, yeah, I just go out to have fun and dance with my friends. I'm genuinely that person who's gonna dance. Like, I literally, like, there have been times where I would sleep. After completing my work, I will wake up at 1 o'clock and go out to the club at 1 o'clock, dance till 3 o'clock and come back. I won't even have a drink, whatever. I genuinely enjoy it. So I go out there. I won't find my wife there. But at the same time, like, I find my wife in all the normal places. So yeah, hope that helped. Learn cold approach, learn cold outreach. It's gonna ensure that you never have to worry about survival or replication again, which is the main thing we're put on this earth to do. And you're gonna get like the highest quality results because I've shared like enough reasons as to why. Bye. I now have to go meet some people. Take care. See you.